YouTube attention. This is Major Moron, and welcome to Terrible Tuesday. Today we're going to be playing Bad Rats, reputedly one of the worst games you could find available on Steam. So the concept of this game is a physics-based puzzle game where you are the rats, like this little guy right down here, and you have to kill the cat. Simple enough, right? But from what I understand, this game is terrible. The physics don't work the way they're supposed to. There's not even a full screen mode. I'm playing this in windowed mode right now, so it's kind of sucky, but we're gonna have to live with it. We'll just get right into it. So we're gonna start a new game. Just start on easy because I have no idea what I'm getting into. So apparently, out of all the games on Steam, including the one we played last week, this is the worst game possible. Level 1, the weight of a vault. Password 1. Objectives: hit the vault with the ball, drop it on the cat. Yeah, alright. No. Oh, okay, so I could like click on that to get the solution. So I got a batter, a wood crate, and a metal barrel. Oh, alright, it already gave me the answer. Well, that's kind of poop. Well, for the fun of it, we are going to put him down here, grab this metal barrel and this wood board. Oh my. Why would I ever want to hurt a cat? That's so sad. Oh, I'm being timed too. That's great. That's fantastic. Alright. We'll hit the play button and see what happens. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. There's eyeballs and brains everywhere. This is the worst. This is worse than last week. I don't know how it's possible, but this is the absolute worst. Okay, well, let's go to the next level. I wanted to talk to you guys today about the Super Bowl. So, as you know, the Super Bowl was last Sunday, and it was, it was quite a game. I feel like Cam Newton kind of, no, I don't want the plan this time. I want to actually try to figure it out myself. So I felt like Cam Newton kind of dropped the ball. Haha, get it? Drop the ball. No, but seriously, he kind of like dropped the, what am I trying to say? He, he didn't perform to the standards he had been performing all year. And keep in mind, I didn't really watch the game at all. But, I felt like he could have done better. But aside from that, I feel like, well, that's just sitting in midair. That's awesome. Can I, like, put him on the box? And put the balloon, I don't know, here, just for the fun of it. But anyway, regardless of his performance, he's a fantastic football player. But, I don't pay attention to football a lot. I usually just kind of watch the Super Bowl, or I keep track of the Giants. Just because of my grandmother. I haven't told you guys ever about my grandmother, but she was, what are you doing? Are you gonna go somewhere or what? She was really into football, and, I guess the reason I kind of keep... Yeah, okay. You can just go through the bomb, huh? That's how it works! I figured out. I didn't figure that would work, but I had to try. What the fuck do I do? Can I, like, flip him around? Or what? Oh, okay. I can't flip him around. Alright, so we'll put him over here. We'll flip him back around. Put him down here. We'll press play. And I follow the giant, basically. That's what I do, and that's not gonna work. Because my grandmother was kind of like my best friend. When I was really young, I got my Game Boy for the first time ever, and well, that's... I got my Game Boy for the first time ever. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. This game is really fucking weird. And I got Pokemon Yellow. So what I did is I played the game for about 8 months, and then I wound up not... I had this, like, backup thing that I used to do. What the fuck? Ooh. Bad position. You're a bad position. Can the box, like, float on the fucking thing or what? Oof. Oh my god. What the fuck? This game is so ridiculous. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted from my story. But, no, what I was gonna say... Could you sit on the fucking... Maybe I could put him on top of the balloon. Can I put him on top of the balloon? What happens if I... No, okay. So the balloon just kind of goes nowhere, so I guess the balloon is useless. Sorry, I'm totally distracted by this game. This is not... It doesn't make any sort of sense. Alright, we'll let that play. Why would you hit the trampoline? Retarded. Alright, let me finish this story. Alright, so, I had a Game Boy. I played it for 8 months. It was Pokemon Yellow. And then I had this backup thing for my save game that I was messing with, and I accidentally broke the game. I lost everything in my game. So what wound up happening is she took the Game Boy and she got it to the point where I was. This is retarded. Bad position. You're a bad position. Wait a minute. Get out of here. No. Hold on. I think I get what I'm supposed to do now. Attach the balloon to him. Oh. 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 Okay, that's gonna work. So she took it and she played it through, and she got past where I was and wound up defeating the Elite Four. Now, why that's so... That's really violent. That's extremely violent. And then I took it from her. So then she went and bought her own Game Boy and a Pokemon Blue version. And she wound up playing video games for the rest of her life. She played like Spyro and a whole bunch of PlayStation games because that was the time of the PlayStation, and that's still really fucking violent. Holy crap. But anyway, so the point being that she played video games, and she just wound up being my best friend for years up until my 11th birthday. Well, there he goes. He's long gone. Goodbye! He's just sitting there in the shadows, swinging at nothing. That's great. So she wound up playing video games, and she became my best friend. I would hang out with her all the time. We'd play video games together, and it was great. She wound up dying the day after my 11th birthday, which was kind of awesome, because it was like, you know, she waited until my birthday before she passed away, and it was extremely sad for me. I lost both my best friend at the time and my grandmother. So, but anyway, so I follow the Giants in kind of requiem of her memory. Oh, go! Oh, you were so close. So that's the simplified, broken up story of my grandmother. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted by this game. But anyway, so what I was gonna say is that I have a couple opinions on the Super Bowl. Yes! Finally! I don't know what the point of that was. But anyway, so before we continue, there are pros and cons of the Super Bowl. I'll start with the cons. So the cons are that there's way too much money spent on the Super Bowl. I mean, I think it said there was like $45 million spent on the advertisements alone. And that's just ridiculous. I mean, there's so many better things that we could be spending this money on. But just imagine how much like the halftime show costs, how much the players get paid, which is another subject I'll talk about in a minute. How much, you know, what does he even do? Okay, he just blows up on the spot. Can I use him to force the ball down here, and then I'll just use him to, like... Alright, so we'll see if the ball just kind of rolls that way. But anyway, what I was going to say is that all that money is spent on the Super Bowl, and that's ridiculous. There's so many better things that money could be spent on, humanitarian-wise, or, like, fixing the economy or stuff like that. But, you know, it's spent on something dumb. But besides that, I was also going to talk about a player's salaries, because, like, you know, cats... That's great. Yes, I love my cat. Well done. This game is fucking brutal. So my opinion is that players get paid too much. You know, multi-million-dollar contracts for these guys, and there are like firefighters, policemen, paramedics, teachers, nurses. Just the 5 people I thought of off the top of my head. I'm not going to say military because I know there are some people out there who don't like the military, so I'll leave them out of it. But I'm military, and I can tell you that, you know, we don't get paid a lot at all. Especially the airmen, we get squat, or, you know, the lower rankings, the E1s through the E3s. E4s get paid okay. It's kind of par with the course, I suppose. But anyway, so what I was going to say is that I feel like players in sports get paid too much. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like they definitely should, you know, get a living. And once, you know, they are... What does this guy do? Nice. What the fuck does he do? Can I just, like, drop him? That'd be funny. What happens if I drop him? I just bleed a little bit. That's lame. They should definitely get enough to compensate for how much they go through in terms of, like, breaking their bodies, because the sport literally breaks their bodies. Don't mistake that. It's extremely... Oh, I think I see what I'm supposed to do now. Yeah. Yeah. Get some. Like, alright, so what happens if I do that? Where'd he go? Did he just explode? Where does the ball even go? Is there too much leverage on him or what? Let's try that. Let's try a little less. You know, they should definitely get like a nice long salary, like that'll last them the rest of their lives once they're done with the game, because they're not going to be able to do anything else. But they get paid way too much. I mean, millions of dollars per year of playing the game is absolutely ridiculous. But that aside, oh, I got it. Cool. That aside, also I was gonna say that, like, I feel as if even though all this money is being wasted on sports, which, you know, is not great, their money could be put to better use. I also want you all to keep in mind that it's still an overwhelmingly positive thing. Everyone comes together once a year to have a good time, you know, have a drink or a barbecue and watch a football game, and everyone, you know, enjoys themselves. So, what am I trying to say? It's a good thing. It's still a good thing. There'd be worse things for the money to be spent on. Don't get me wrong. It's still a good thing, even though too much money is spent on it. I don't even know what to do here. This looks ridiculous. I'm gonna finish up my story and then I'm gonna. But it's still a good thing. It's still a positive thing. There aren't enough positive things in the world. You know, if we spent less money on things like the military in terms of like all the shit we put funding into, like the F-35 and things like that, which was a waste of money. You know, we could at least have some more positive things in life. You know, I'm no expert in economics or how the world works. I'm only 20 years old. You know, I only know so much. But at least it's something good that everyone can enjoy. That's all, you know, that's what I have to say about the Super Bowl. But look at that cat. That cat's praying that I don't figure this out. But anyway, all of that is just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you disagree or if you agree, or if you have something to add. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here. This game is extremely distracting and ridiculous. I can't wrap my head around it. It's uber violent, the physics are terrible, and it's just all around fucky. I'll probably play some more of it next week. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, if you like this video, be sure to give that like button a smack and join the rest. Hitting that subscribe button. Oh boy. This doesn't bode well at all.